You ever notice something? Every single day, you're making a choice. Most of the time, you don't even realize you're making it. But you are. It's the choice between two versions of yourself. The version that wants what feels good right now, and the version that wants something greater. And here's the thing nobody wants to admit. You can't have both. You can't eat whatever you want and have the body you dream about. You can't binge social media for hours and build the business you talk about. You can't stay up late every night and wake up with the energy to dominate your day. You can't have both. So every moment you're choosing, whether you know it or not, the question is, what are you choosing? There's an old story. Maybe you've heard it. An elder is talking to a young warrior, and he says, "Inside you, there are two wolves fighting. One wolf is discipline, the other is desire." The young warrior asks, "Which one wins?" And the elder says, "The one you feed." Now, I know that sounds like some fortune cookie wisdom, but stay with me, because this is the battle of your life right here. Every single day, you're feeding one of these wolves. When you hit snooze instead of getting up, you're feeding desire. When you scroll instead of studying, you're feeding desire. When you quit when it gets hard, you're feeding desire. And that wolf, it gets stronger, hungrier, more demanding. Pretty soon, it's not even a choice anymore. That wolf is in control, and you're just along for the ride. But here's what's crazy. Most people think discipline is about restriction, about saying no to things, about suffering. That's not what discipline is. Discipline is freedom. Discipline is saying yes to your future by saying no to your present impulses. It's not choosing between something good and something bad. That's easy. It's choosing between something good now and something great later. That's the real test. Because let me tell you what's actually hard. Saying no to the party when everyone's going because you know you need to wake up early and train. Saying no to the extra hour of sleep because you know your dreams require that morning work session. Saying no to the comfort food, the easy road, the path of least resistance, because you want something more. Not just more, better. Okay, so let's talk about what actually happens when you choose discipline over desire. At first, nothing. You wake up early one day. You don't feel different. You don't look different. Nothing changes. You work out once. Your body looks exactly the same. You study for an hour. You're not suddenly a genius. And this is where most people quit. They make the discipline choice once, twice, maybe a whole week. And then they look in the mirror and think, what's the point? Nothing's changed. But here's what they don't understand. Discipline is not about the result of one choice. It's about the compound effect of 1,000 choices. Every time you choose what you want most over what you want now, you're making a deposit into the bank of your future. And those deposits, they accumulate, they multiply, they compound. You wake up early for 30 days straight, you're not just building a habit, you're building identity. You're becoming the type of person who keeps promises to themselves. You work out consistently for 3 months. You're not just changing your body, you're rewiring your brain. You're teaching yourself that you're capable of doing hard things. You study every day for a year. You're not just gaining knowledge, you're developing mastery. You're separating yourself from everyone who quit after a week. See, the world is full of people who want results, who want the body, the success, the respect, the achievement. But the world rewards the people who understand this simple truth. Small disciplines repeated with consistency create extraordinary outcomes. Not motivation, not inspiration, not talent. Discipline. And here's the beautiful part. Once you start seeing those results, once you start reaping what you've sowed, discipline doesn't feel like sacrifice anymore. It feels like power, because you've proven to yourself that you can build the life you want, one choice at a time. Raw, honest, intense. Now let me be real with you for a second. Choosing your future over your present, it's not always going to feel good. There are going to be days when every fiber of your being wants to quit. When your friends are out having fun and you're working. When everyone else is sleeping in and you're at the gym. When the immediate pleasure is staring you in the face and your goals feel a million miles away. And in those moments, you need to remember something. Present you is not your friend. I know that sounds harsh, but think about it. Present you wants comfort. Present you wants easy. Present you wants to avoid discomfort at all costs. Present you will lie to you. It'll say, you can start tomorrow. You deserve a break. One time won't hurt. You've already worked so hard. Just relax. And if you listen to present you, if you give in to that voice, you're choosing temporary comfort over permanent change. Let it sink in. But future you is begging you to make the hard choice today. Future you is saying, please, do the work now. Say no to the distraction. Make the sacrifice, because I'm counting on you. Future you wants to be proud of the person you're becoming. Future you wants to look back and say, thank God I didn't give up. Future you wants the life that only discipline can build. So when you're standing at that crossroads, and you will be, again and again and again, ask yourself, am I choosing for who I am right now or who I want to become? Because that's what discipline is. It's delayed gratification. It's sacrifice with a purpose. It's pain with a payoff. It's saying, I want this thing I'm working toward more than I want this easy thing in front of me. And let me tell you something about people who master this. They become unstoppable because they're not dependent on how they feel. They're not controlled by their moods. They're not slaves to their impulses. They've developed the ability to choose their future regardless of their present circumstances. That's not just discipline. That's freedom. Here's what nobody tells you about playing the long game. In the short term, you lose. The disciplined person loses in the short term. Always. While everyone else is partying, you're working. They're winning. While everyone else is comfortable, you're struggling. They're winning. While everyone else is sleeping, you're grinding. They're winning. But here's the plot twist. In the long run, discipline always wins. Always. Because while everyone else was choosing temporary pleasure, you were choosing permanent progress. While they were building habits that destroy, you were building habits that create. While they were living for the weekend, you were living for the legacy. 5 years from now, where will you be? If you choose discipline today, and tomorrow, and the day after that, you'll be in a completely different universe than the person who chose comfort. You'll have the body they wish they had. You'll have the skills they wish they developed. You'll have the opportunities they wish they pursued. You'll have the respect from yourself and others that they wish they earned. Not because you're more talented, not because you're special, not because you got lucky, but because you made the hard choice when it mattered. You chose your future over your present, again and again and again, until those choices built something undeniable. And here's the crazy part. When people see your success, they'll say you're lucky. They'll say you're talented. They'll say it must be nice. But you'll know the truth. You'll know that every ounce of that success came from 1,000 small moments where you could have quit, but didn't. Where you could have given in, but didn't. Where you could have chosen comfort, but you chose discipline instead. That's the secret that separates the 1% from everyone else. It's not talent. It's not connections. It's not luck. It's the willingness to suffer in the short term to succeed in the long term. Bring it home. Coach's final words, passionate and direct. So let me ask you something. Right now, in your life, what are you choosing? Are you choosing what feels good today or what will be great tomorrow? Are you feeding the wolf of desire or the wolf of discipline? Because I promise you this, every successful person you admire made this exact choice every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. They chose the workout over the couch. They chose the work over the party. They chose the challenge over the comfort. Not because they're superhuman, not because they don't feel the pull of desire, but because they decided that their future was more important than their present feelings. And you know what? You can make that same choice right now, today. You want that dream body? Choose discipline over that extra serving. You want that business? Choose discipline over that Netflix binge. You want that skill? Choose discipline over that extra hour of sleep. You want that life? Choose discipline over that comfort. It's not complicated. It's simple. It's just not easy. But nothing worth having ever is. So here's what I need you to understand. Discipline is not punishment. It's not deprivation. It's not suffering for the sake of suffering. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Every time you choose your future over your present impulses, you're laying another brick on that bridge. And one day, maybe not today, maybe not this week, but one day, you'll look back and realize you made it across. You became the person you always knew you could be, not through motivation, not through luck, not through talent, through discipline, through choosing what you wanted most over what you wanted now, again and again and again, until it wasn't even a choice anymore, until it became who you are. So what's it going to be? The comfort of now or the glory of later? Your choice. Make it count.